Hey, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Wednesday Wisdom. You're on the Henson show, and I'm super excited that you're here. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how to deal with the invisible pain. Our lives are filled with painful situations, and most of the time, we don't show people or tell people about these times. They hurt too much to come out with, and the more painful the situation, the harder it is to talk about. But I want to let you know that life is about growth. Life is about sharing painful times and saying, okay, I understand that this time hurt and this painful situation hurt, but unless you get help, unless you learn to deal with the invisible pain, it's not going to go away. And I know that, my friends, some of us suffer with post-traumatic stress disorder. That is probably one of the biggest invisible pains that I know of, because it's very hard to diagnose. And, we live with a lot of trauma. But I want to know that you can live a life with PTSD. You can live a life alongside it, be happy, be grateful. Yeah, there's some times that you're going to go up and down. But to live a life that you want is very possible with PTSD. So I want to really dive into how to live with this invisible pain and how to have the life that you truly want. We all have invisible scars. We all have situations in our lives, things that have happened to us, and it's hard to share. It's hard to show people how we're feeling. It's hard to give that power to something, because that's essentially what you're doing. When you talk about something, you're giving it power. You're bringing it out. Some people say that you're reliving the event. And it's hard to do that for people, and you don't really want to because it hurts. But we all have them. Like, I have scars, you have scars, and every other listener on here has scars. And you need to learn, you need to practice on a daily basis, because it does get easier. The more you practice, the easier things will get. Right? So if you're practicing living with PTSD, you're practicing with living with the loss of a loved one, a past event that's keeping you in the past. You have to learn to live with that and move forward with it, or else you're going to be stuck in what it is. And that's not what we want to do. We want to create this life that we want, and we want to have these invisible scars and show them. We want to make the invisible visible. We want to show people that we can help and we can be there for you. These scars, they're not going to go away. Right? They're always going to have a scar on you. There's always going to be that scar on your heart. There's going to be a scar in your mind that's going to have you not ever forget about this. Because like I've said, the past can't be changed, altered, or forgotten. It's always going to be there. But when you can learn to embrace your life alongside this event, you will then be able to create the life that you want. But it's all about your choices. It's all about what you do on a daily basis. It's all about how to create that life, how to be that person that you want to be alongside this disorder, alongside this situation that you're living with. So I'm going to give you 7 ways to deal with invisible pain. It's very simple. These things you can do daily. You can do them as needed. But I really want you to begin to learn to adapt your life alongside these scars, because they will help you grow. They will help you live that life that you're looking for. So number 1 is know that you're not alone. There's always people around you that want to be there for you. I oftentimes tell my clients, who is around you that could really be there for you? Well, I don't have anybody. Everybody has somebody. Nobody is 100% alone. Even people that are on the street, they have people that they can go to, but they choose not to. You may feel like you don't have anybody, but I can tell you that there are people around you that care. I care, right? There's other people in this world that care. There's always someone that's there. And when you have a knowing and you say, you know what? I'm not alone in this. I can find people. There's support groups. There's church if that's what you're into. You are not alone. But when you keep telling yourself, no one knows what I'm going through, I'm so alone in this, that's the way you're going to feel. That's the actions you're going to take, and you're not going to move forward past it because you feel like you're alone. And until and tell yourself, I'm not alone, and I know I can get help with this, and I know I can work through this with people that love me, you're not going to take the action. So know that you're not alone and you can make it through this. Know what you want on the other side of the pain. We live in such this painful time that it's hard to grow past it, right? And we live in this pain, but we have to know, we have to go, okay, I'm in this painful time, but when it's over and I'm working towards blah, like what are you working towards, right? What do you want? How do you see your life if you're not living like this anymore? Do you see yourself in a healthy relationship? Do you see yourself in an amazing job? Do you see yourself in a different city maybe? Maybe you want to move and restart, right? But you have to know what you want on the other side, or you're not going to get to the other side of it. You're just going to live in your pain, right? Because if you have a target and you know what you want, you'll be able to aim and go after that target. Build your resilience through your pain. Know that whatever you're going through is building your strength. It's building you up so that the next time you come into a storm, and maybe I'm the only one that's ever told you this, but you will have another painful time in your life. We move from painful time to painful time. It's just the way it goes. Some pains are easier than others, but each pain is there to build you. It's there to make you stronger. And when you get through this pain that you're in, the next painful time isn't going to be as painful because you've built your strength. You've built your resilience from this pain. So build your resilience through your pain, and then you'll be ready to take on that next event, that next storm that comes into your life. Believe in yourself. Wow. I always say that belief is the first step in healing, because if you don't believe, you're not going to take the actions necessary. So believe. Believe that you can heal yourself. Believe that you can do whatever you want. Believe that you're going to make it to the other side. Believe that whatever you're going for on the other side of the pain, you can achieve. But you have to believe. If you don't believe, you're not going to take the steps. You're just going to sit back and be like, well, I'm not going to get over this. I'm never going to move past this. And you know what? You're right. Until you believe that you will, you won't take the steps. So believe in yourself. And there's definitely many ways to do this. Simple things is reading affirmations. I can do it. I can live the life. I can get over this pain. I am getting over this pain. I am doing it. I am, right? You have to talk to yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Because you know what? You are the one stopping you from moving forward. People have been through the same situation that you've been through. Like I said, you're not alone, but it's the first time you've been through it, which is why you feel alone. And people have made it through it, and people haven't. So you have to make the choice in your life which direction you want to go. There's no one that can do that for you. It's up to you. And when you believe in yourself, you're going to move yourself forward into that life that you want. Create a plan to deal with the pain. We all have pain, right? Oh man, like some days I'll say, okay, I feel depressed. I feel upset today. What can I do to get myself out of it? I can go for a run. I can do some exercise. I can meditate. I can have a shower, right? Have a warm, cold shower. That'll change your metabolism. That'll change how you feel. Listen to music. Start dancing in your house. Go for a drive. Go for a coffee. Go to the store and people watch and just see what people are doing in their lives. Call a friend. Just create a plan to deal with your pain. Because if you have a plan and say, okay, when I feel like this, I'm going to do this. It's called pre-deciding. And when you can pre-decide what you're going to do, it's not so hard when it comes because you're like, oh, I'm going to do this. And that's one great way to change your life. Reach out to those who can help you. Like I said, there's people around you. I'm a PTSD transformation coach. I can help you. I don't charge big because I want to help everybody. So if you go to my thing, we can talk, and it's not going to cost you thousands of dollars to have a coach, to be a client to mine. But there's also psychologists. There's therapists. They're there to help you, and that's covered. Usually covered through your whatever, your thing. I do my Pinterest. I come on live once a week, once to twice a week. I come on here. There's people are willing to help. Reach out, right? Sometimes I do pro bono. Like, we're trying to really I am trying to really help people get past. And there are people out there that want to help you. Go to a church, like I said, a church. Like there's pastors that'll sit there and talk with you if you need. But unless you're willing to take that step, you're not going to get the help that you truly need. You know, in the bottom corner there, it shows puzzle pieces, and that's what it is. Like, your life is a puzzle, and each little piece is going to create that puzzle that you need to make your whole life. And each piece contributes, and it might not be only from you. Other people might need to put their piece into your puzzle. So reach out to those who can help. And that's for today. That was it. Like I said, I really want to help you grow. I really want you to be there. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. There's never going to be anything negative on here. It's all about you. It's all about how you can grow into that next life, how you can transform into that next person that you want to be. Because remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.